Hello, my YouTubers out there. This is your cameraman, Dana Drexy, for this new updated video for, on the first day of spring, March 21st, 2023, and right now it's about 59 years 60, and I'll give you like little updates. Yesterday in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, they had that thing at Rita's that it's called the first day of spring, having like a free ices, something like that. Like you have like a root beer or a unicorn or a cherry or yellow, like Italian ice. That's what they had yesterday. I picked the unicorn. It's so tasty. And today, again, my family and I had to go with my mom and dad all the way to Allentown, Pennsylvania for Dad's checkup, the same place you have to go for an operation. Well, speaking about this operation, eventually soon, Dad has to go back there again for like a little bit more surgery. They have to do with the scope. But the good part is that they're not going to cut him up, thank God. Yep, he has to go through that again, and that's why my dad was so depressed. Yep. So let's hope my dad's okay. And my dad hates going on 78. I was on it on Friday with him and my mom, showing where the hospital is. Yeah, all the way in Allentown. It's like the whole new world in Pennsylvania. It's not like going to Reading or Hazleton, all those places. And before we start this thing, I got something to tell you. This is my last month for eBay under the name of EBDCD. I'll be updating it, and also it's gonna be like a new user name and password and everything. But I'm not gonna tell you about the password is because it's controversial. It's private. And speaking about eBay, I got something from eBay about 5 days ago. Like it's not VHS tapes, I got something that you've never seen before. Hold on. These are the ultimate Betamax blanks from the 1980s. Like it looks so smaller than VHS. I'll show you whatever I do have. We'll take out the first 6 tapes. Then we're going to show you the update that we do have. Yep. Let's start with tape 1. It's called the video flicks from September 22nd, 1984, and it had like Lionel Richie music video or something. Video flicks, I don't know what that means. No, I think it's I think it's not on September 22nd. It was on April 27th, 1984. And the other one on May 11th, 1984, 3 months before I was born. Here's another beta tape that has the pirate movie. Not the pirate with Judy Garland and Gene Kelly. But it has the Greatest Adventures, Space Exploration to the Moon. That's going to be like a Neil Armstrong story. Who the hell knows? I like collecting data. I've been doing it since 2009. Here's Day 14 Olympics 84. Yep, and this tape was from, somebody must have taken the 14th day of like the Olympics of 84. Maxwell Blank, what's this one? It has the World Amazing Part 2 or something. It has includes the actual days or something. I can't pronounce it. And here's tape number 5. That is like Ascent of Miracle. That's with Sally Field and Paul Newman. That was released from Columbia Pictures in 1981 or 1982. Now I know I used to have a pre-recorded VHS from 1982 or 1983. And here's the 6 tape a musical Fame in 1980. Some of us to tape Fame. There was like two film versions of Fame. The original 1980, that was a flop, and the second Fame, definitely a flop from 2009. I hated that. We got more beta tapes coming your way. Okay, what's this one? Life on Earth. Yep. Probably like volume 13. It's only like a 1 hour beta tape. They only make them about like 1 hour. And what's this one? Space Fighters and Polar Bears. Some kind of National Geographic video program. Tender Mercies with Robert Duvall and Video Flicks. Yep. You know how much I like Robert Duvall from The Godfather? He's about around his 90s today. Home Run Derby. Some kind of like a sporting event. And what's this beta tape? It's Last Home Space Shuttle. 1 hour after it was made on January 27th, 1987, off the TV. And here's my in my alley, Disney's Robin Hood, 1973, Disney animated classic, and Muppets Take Manhattan. I have it on beta, both films, because I'm really a Disney VHS and beta collector. I got more beta tapes coming your way. That's only, I think I got about amount of beta tapes. This next one's called Children of Lester God. That's with William Hurt in 1986 film. I think I showed you that on VHS in my previous update videos in the past. Coal Miner's Daughter. That's with Stacey Spacek as the Luella Lynn and Tommy Lee Jones from 1980. I wish I had the 1980 original beta or VHS. Or 1985 reissue. A Death Trap. I don't know who stars in it. Definitely it's not Disney's Parent Trap with Harry Mills, Double Roll, Maureen O'Hara, and Brian Keith. I wish I had that on there. Kramer versus Kramer. A Best Picture of 1979. That's one of my favorite all-time Dustin Hartman performance. I have it on VHS 1981 and the beta from 1981. Some of us have recorded off the TV. The Great Centauri, that's Robert Duvall, and Bonnie and Clyde with Wharton Bailey and Faye Dunaway. Gene Wilder's first film debut also has with Gene Hackman. I think I showed you that in my previous update videos that I have on VHS in the past. Places in the Horses with Sally Field and Danny Glover. And the video flicks from September 7th, 1985. Boy, these beta tapes were so popular in the 1980s. Yeah. Spread out. I wish I had one of the 3 CG shorts or Saturday morning cartoons. Taped it off the Betamax. You know, I love these old commercials. This one we have here, first videos has the Sidekick highlights, and Life in the Fat Lane. What's this one? The Sound of Music. Joy Andrews and Christopher Plummer. They must have taped it off the TV. Right on NBC4 for 3 hours with commercials. And I think I have it on beta from 1984. The VHS I have 1982 and 1979. Hey, what's this? This one is day 8 from August 5th, 1980. August 5th, 1984, the day after my birthday, when it was so hot, and it was like People's Strike. It has like men Man 8 rolling. Yep, silver. Women's gym. Has all kinds of sports highlights on there. Oh boy, here's a Disney movie. The original Love Bug. David Tomlinson, Buddy Hackett, and Dean Jones, and Michelle Lee, and Joe Flynn. Legends of Sleepy Hollow. Yep, that's got to be a Disney cartoon told by Bing Crosby. God, I love Disney. Maybe one of those bigger tapes might have Sword in the Stone, or Pete's Dragon, or even Pinocchio. Here's tape 3 of this. Has The Life on Earth. It has like visitors of the dry land, birds like Lord of the Airs, and the rays of the mammals, something like that. Here's this next one, Young Sherlock Holmes, from 1985. That's got to be directed by Steven Spielberg. They got Pete and Elliot in it. Okay, we got more Beta tapes. What's this one? The Boston Symphony Orchestra 100th anniversary. That's got to be around the 80s somewhere. I don't know, 83, 84? Here's this next one, The Wizard of Oz, 1939's Wizard of Oz, with Judy Garland, Ray Bolger, Jack Haley, Burt Lahr, and Margaret Hamilton. I think this movie was taken off the CBS during the 80s. Neil Simon's Burger by Death with Peter Falk, Peter Sellers, James Coco, and David Niven. There's a perfect cast in this movie from 1976. Here's Amanda's. That's some kind of like a movie about like Mozart. It was one of the best pictures of 1984. I think I have it on the pre-recorded beta from 40 of my HBO video, and I got that years ago when I lived in Queens. Here's like Men's Marathon, Los Angeles Summer Olympics, and the closing conclusions, I can't pronounce it, made on August 12, 1984. And what's this? 1984 and 1988 Tour de France. Must be like one of the later Beta tapes. Okay, the next one we got here is an animated feature not made from Disney. It's called The Secret of Nim, made by Don Bluth, and Disney storybook classics that includes like Little Toot, Chicken Little, Ant and the Grasshopper, and Peter and the Wolf. That was in someone must have recorded also pre-recorded Disney VHS and Beta from 1982. And that has the Walt Disney and You promo on there. What's this one? Our Man Flint and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the Disney movie with Kirk Douglas, James Mason, Paul Lucas, and Peter Lorre in 1954. I wonder if it's taken off the Disney Channel. And look at this. No Man's Valley and the original Muppet movie, 1979, features when Kermit the Frog sings Rainbow Connection. I have the magnetic VHS and 1984 VHS. Heaven Can't Wait, Morton Bailey, James Mason, Joey Christie, and Jack Wharton. This was the remake of the 1941's Here Comes Mr. Jordan, Warden Bailey as Joe Pendleton, just like Robert Montgomery's character. And Mr. Jordan in the original played by character actor Claude Rains. Here's his next tape. It's spelled Days from August 2nd, 1984, Summer Olympics. And it's like day 7, like late night at the men's appearance. It's going to be 2 days before my birthday I was born. That must be date 5 from August 2nd of 1984. That must have squiggled it. Hey, what's this? We Are the World music video that was like behind the scenes of this from 1985. I have it in the Music Vision on VHS and Beta by RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. Michael Jackson was in that music video. That's a Popeye thing. God, I love Popeye. You know how much I paid for this? $71. They're about like 68 beta tapes. They're about maybe $1 a piece. And here's Space Shuttle and Body Heat. Body Heat with William Hurt and Kathleen Turner. I have that also on beta. Here's Popeye with Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall. Also have it on beta from 1981 from the Paramount. Yep. The Greatest Stories Ever Told. That could be like a 4-hour movie. I think I showed you that in my previous update video. An Officer and a Gentleman with Richard Gere and Lucy Gosper Jr. as the sergeant. I wonder if it's taken off the TV on Fox 5 or something. St. Elmo's Fire, that's with Rob Lowe. And in the original Nightmare on Elm Street 2, the Freddy's Revenge, that's part of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I wonder if the first and the second Nightmare on Elm Street, definitely not the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Definitely not the sixth. And I love Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. My brother loves those Nightmare on Elm Street films. Uh-oh. Is it the Little Shop of Horrors between the original with Jack Nicholson or the remake and musical version with Rick Moranis? I wonder if this is the original Little Shop of Horrors or the remake, and it's a Turtle Daily on there. Yep. Thanks for the memory. It's a brazzle day. Da-da-da-dee. It's a brazzle dazzle day. Okay, the next one we got here is a Disney all-time favorite is Mary Poppins with Julie Andrews, Dick Van Dyke, and David Tomlinson. I wonder if it's taken off the CBS or on the Disney Channel. Chariot Took Fire, one of the great films of 1981. Stakeout, it's got to be Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez. Martin Sheen's son and Charlie Sheen's older brother. Sherlock Holmes, the smartest brother. That's with Gene Wilder, Madeline Kahn, Don DeLuise, Marty Feldman, and Leo McKern. Yep. What's this one? The Flight of Dragons, Dr. Seuss's Holden Hears the Who's, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That was recorded off the VA pre-recorded tape or taped it off the TV. God, I love collecting data. Uh-oh, what's this? The original Airplane and Benji. It's not the second Airplane in 1982. It was a flop. It's the original Airplane. Yes, I'm serious, but don't call me Shirley. And I love Leslie Nielsen, I love Lloyd Bridges and Robert Stack, and even Robert Hayes. By the creator of that movie, of the first Airplane, the Zucker Brothers. It was considered to be a remake spoof of the 1957 Zero Hour with Dana Andrews. Next one is Dog Day Afternoon with Albert Kino when he was robbing the bank, based on a true story how it happened in 1972. It was one of the great films of 75, the year when Jaws came out. Erica! 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 I have it on a pre-recorded VHS. The King and I, in 1956 with Deborah Carr and I can't remember the actor's name. Deborah Carr, and what else? Yul Brynner, the one who did the Magnificent Sevens and the Ten Commandments. 1984 Winter Winter Crossing Olympics, made on February 19, 1984. Take it off the TV. I wonder if these beta tapes were from New York City or something. Uh-oh, Mickey and the Beanstalk and Dumbo in the Chip and Dale. I wonder if Dumbo was broadcasted off on NBC4 with Lambert the Sheepless Lion, but when it's on Fox 5, syndicated in 1989, Dumbo and Mickey and the Beanstalk comes with the Elmer the Elephant, a Silly Symphony cartoon short from 1936. California Gigolo. It's not no American Gigolo. It's with That's Richard Gere. It looks like I see an X. Let's hope it's not an X-rated movie when I play this. You gotta be careful with that. Hey, what's this? 1987 Winter Naturals from 1987. Hey, what's this? We have here one of the best films of the 80s, Raging Bull with Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, directed by Martin Scorsese, based on a true story about like the great Jake LaMotta. He was a boxer, and then he became a character actor and a stand-up comedian. It was a great movie, Raging Bull. Out of Africa, one of the great films of 1985 with Robert Redford and Meryl Streep. Must have taped it off the TV. I think I see something in my alley. Oh, I think I see a Disney movies. Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh and The Black Hole. Must have taped it off the Disney Channel or syndicated network. The Osmond Weekend. I can't pronounce it. Yep. I was hoping for have a precipitate adventure. An all-star cast has Regine Hackman, Red Buttons, and Jack Albertson, and Shelley Winters. Jagged Edge. That's a courtroom movie that has with Glenn Close, Jeff Bridges, Peter Coyote, and Robert Loggia. A Benny Goodman story. That's got to be with Steve Allen. It's going to be a fantastic journey. I don't know who stars in it. Yep. Well, it's always good to show you some beta tapes. 8 more to go. Next one we have here, a 3-hour movie of The Right Stuff, one of the great films of 1983. Warner Home Video released it in a double-length VHS. Terms the Event, something that stars with Shirley MacLaine, one of the great films of 1983. My mother likes this movie, too. Hey, what's this? Ghostbusters with Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson, and Rick Moranis, the original Ghostbusters. I have it also on beta that was released in mid-85 by RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. Has the previews on there. Uh-oh. Here's like a mid-understood Monsters and Walt Disney, Donald Duck, and Jose. It's got to be like the Three Caballellos. The Three Caballellos, the Three Caballellos. Now we only got 4 more beta tapes. We're almost near the end. And the next one we have here, that is the 1984 Olympics opening comment moments from 1984. Show you what this tape looks like. Broadcasted, it was made on July 28, 1984, the week before I was born. This next one we have here, the Los Angeles Summer Olympics from August 3rd, 1984, the day before I was born. The women's all-around Olympics. And Mary Lou Retton. Yep. This next one we have here, Jane Fonda's workout that someone must have recorded off the pre-recorded VHS. Yep. And the Rolling Stones. It's not Woodstock, that's for sure. Flight of a Navigator, the Disney movie from 1986. And we got 4 more base. Yep, I guess that's about it. That's included for this week's update video. And I hope you enjoyed looking at those beta tapes. And please comment or subscribe or ring the bell if you like this new update video. Yep, and I'll see you next time. I give you more updates of the new things I might get in the flea market or from eBay. But it's going to take like a little while. You just take care and enjoy this new updated video. Comment, subscribe, or ring the bell if you like this video or not. Later, folks, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy this new updated. Bye.